Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
Thank you all for joining. Today we have the great and powerful Donald J. Trump with me today.
Thanks for having me, Joe. I've been wondering when you were going to ask me to come on.
Well, here we are. So Donald, may I call you Donald?
I prefer Mr. 45.
Cool. So Donald, I've been really interested in the build-up to this next election in watching your old campaign best moments.
Well, thank you, Joe. Those are some fond memories for me.
I would love to watch some of my favorites and get some of your reactions and comments on those videos.
I would love to. Jamie, pull it up.
Here we go. Let's watch this first one.
Okay, question? Yeah, go ahead. Sure. She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, she got absolutely annihilated.
Can you give some background on this video?
I'd love to. She worked at one of those annoying Trump does everything wrong. Let's blame him for everything. Television programs. She was being a smartass to all of the staff all day, and I had enough. Simple as that.
That's fair. Want to move on to the next?
Absolutely. Do you have any whiskey in here, by the way?
Of course, Mr. President. We'll get you a glass while we watch the next clip.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie
several...
O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
Damn, that whiskey is good. I love that one.
Thank you, Donald. People love that response. What do you have to say, though, to people who question how you interact with women?
Listen, I have a wonderful wife and beautiful, incredible daughters, and I love them very much. Anyone who questions that can kiss my ass.
Fair enough. Let's watch the next.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton...
Yeah, she got pulverized.
What made you say that in the moment?
Well, we were right in the midst of the email scandal. Right after was the whole Epstein ordeal, which she was 100% in charge of. But in the moment, that seemed like the perfect response that would really resonate with my supporters. Can I get some more whiskey in here?
Of course. Somebody get this man a top off while we watch the next clip.
Okay.
What happened there?
That's Angela Merkel, the former Chancellor of Germany. They want presidents meeting important people to do these bullshit photo shoots where we shake hands and give each other compliments and dumb shit like that. Anyway, she spent the whole meeting talking about her Shih Tzu named Buttkiss and didn't want to talk about the cafeteria mystery meat at all, and I couldn't stand that. If you don't laugh at my silly jokes, I'm not shaking your motherfucking hand, bitch. And she obviously looked pretty pissed, which was nice.
She did indeed. Let's check out the next.
I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that. So, if you become president, will a woman make the same as a man, and do I get to choose what I do with my body?
You're going to make the same if you do as good a job. You're going to make the same if you do as good a job.
I love how she stands there like she did something.
Pretty controversial, but what do you think about the gender wage gap?
Well, I don't want to get too deep, but it's bullshit. Can we talk about how fucking sassy that little girl was? Calm down, future Karen, looking bitch, good God.
I suppose she was sassy. Do you need any more whiskey?
You betcha, fill me up.
You know, last night, I called Hillary a nasty woman. But this stuff is all relative. After listening to Hillary rattle on and on and on, I don't think so badly of Rosie O'Donnell anymore. In fact, I'm actually starting to like Rosie a lot.
That's got to be in my top 10 best roasts. She felt the fucking burn with that one.
She sure did. How about another whiskey and another clip?
You're speaking my goddamn language now, Joseph.
We are alarmed by the new calls to adopt socialism in our country. America was founded on liberty and independence, and not government coercion, domination, and control. We are born free, and we will stay free.
He's feeling the burn now. I am once again asking you to retire and shut the fuck up, Bernie.
Your campaign had an ad showing migrants climbing over walls and so on.
Well, that's true.
But
they weren't actors.
They're not going to be doing that.
They weren't actors.
They're hundreds of miles away, though. They're hundreds and hundreds of miles away. That's not an invasion.
Honestly, I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN.
All right.
And if you did it well, your ratings would be much better.
If I may ask one other question, Mr. President, if I may ask one other question, are you worried?
That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President, I was going to ask one other.
How do you deal with all those CNN gnats all day?
Well, Joey Bagoey, it's a lot like having a band in Texas.
How's that?
If you're going to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band.
Yeah, okay.
Can I have another swig of your delicious nectar?
Probably not the best idea.
Fuck you. I'm your motherfucking boss, you tiny little imp.
I know Hillary met my campaign manager, and I got the chance to meet the people who are working so hard to get her elected. There they are. The heads of NBC, CNN, CBS, ABC. There's the New York Times right over there and the Washington Post. They're working overtime. True.
It's true, beat that silly bitch Hugh G. Thought she could sneak her ruckus behind my ears. Behind them, Joe?
Why'd we let him drink?
On to the next, my boy.
Mr. Trump, take 30 seconds.
Let me just, he wants to be a tough guy. A lot of times, you'll have, and it doesn't work very well with
How tough is it to take property from an elderly woman?
Let me talk. Quiet.
How tough is it?
A lot of times, that's all of his donors and special interests out there. So, it's what it is.
I'm what the kids call these days a savage. I can't feel my knees.
Jesus Christ, we got to get this guy to bed.
His visceral response to attack people on their appearance, short, tall, fat, ugly. My goodness, that happened in junior high. Are we not way above that? Would we not all be worried to have someone like that in charge of the nuclear arsenal?
Mr. Trump.
I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there. That I can tell you.
Where did he go?
Down here, Joey Baloney.
You okay, buddy?
I have to tinkle.
Jamie, grab the stroller. All right, folks, I want to thank the great and powerful Donald Trump for joining me today. It was great having him on. Please let me know if there's anyone you would like to see come on the podcast. Also, please like and subscribe and all that bullshit. Good night, everyone.